This garlic bread cooks so fast that we have to call it the bread that Daddy won't burn, as a reminder not to look away during the broiling process, or this tastiest of garlic breads will burn to the point of inedibility before you know it. It's time for another hot dish from Happy Healthy Why.
With Daddy!
More times than I care to mention, I have burnt an entire pan of this crowd-pleasing garlic bread. My kids love this version of garlic bread the best, which is great since it is very easy to make with 4 simple ingredients: bread, butter, garlic powder, and Parmesan cheese. The first step is to line a baking tray with foil. You can skip this step, but I like to line with foil to make cleanup easier. Once you got your tray ready, take out about 8 to 9 slices of your favorite bread and cut them in half, or as many halves as it will take to fill the tray. Whole pieces are fine too. We just prefer to make our bread smaller to make it easier to manage how much we eat. Next, take some spreadable butter and spread the butter on each half slice of bread. Make sure to get all the way to the edges of the bread with the butter to help stop the bread from burning too quickly in the oven. Now that the bread is spread, sprinkle a liberal amount of garlic powder on the bread. The more garlic powder, the more garlicky the bread will taste. Lastly, sprinkle the grated Parmesan cheese onto each half slice of bread. Make sure to even out the Parmesan so that it's a thin layer and covers the entire bread. Covering the bread will also help the bread from burning too fast in the oven. Once the bread is ready, set the oven to broil and wait till the broiler is hot. Now place the bread in the oven under the broiler and set a timer for 1 minute, maybe less. You don't want to go too far from the oven or you may end up burning the whole tray of bread, as I have done a number of times. The bread has butter and Parmesan cheese to the edges to make the toasting slower and more even, but even so, it will only take 1 minute to toast in a broiler, and if you wait for 2 minutes, the bread will be burnt beyond recognition and editability. Now that I have this tray full of toasted, tasty Parmesan garlic bread, let's see what my kids think.
Haha. Feels pretty soft. Well, I really like this because the bread is really soft. You can see how easy it is to squish it. And you can really taste the garlic flavor that's on top of it really well. Especially when it's in your mouth. The crust, which usually I'm not too much of a fan of, really isn't that bad. You can usually crush it, so it's not like it was an annoying crust when you get like a big peanut butter sandwich and just that thick crust. I find with these, the crust isn't too bad. And a lot of flavors there. And if you don't like the softer breads, you can probably go for the harder ones that are cooked more. Yeah, I can feel that those are much thicker, not as squishy as these ones. I just feel like my taste, you could not cook it as much and get these, or if you like harder bread, you can probably still get this, and they're still the same garlic flavor. The only difference is texture.
Can I just take one? It tastes very good. I think what really makes this one different than the other ones is the actual bread itself, because the other ones were just like the white loaves from Costco. But these are different types of bread, and it just tastes better, and it's better for garlic bread. Very nice texture, and I taste a lot of Parmesan. Parmesan is good, cheese is good. Good bread.
Happy Healthy Wife Chef Barry here, reminding you to... Wait a minute, you're still here? Well, if so, then you might want to consider clicking on the like button or leaving a comment down below. It really helps support the channel. And you can also subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all my new videos that come out on Mondays with shorts on Thursdays. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.